a multimedia mogul with platforms in radio, TV, books, magazines, the Speaker Talent Search. With a promotional reach of over 10 million people, the CEO of RHG Media Productions. Her goal is to allow you to be seen, heard, and shine. Rebecca Gruyter.
Welcome, everyone, to the Ask Rebecca show. Thrilled to have you joining us today. You have questions, we have answers. Hope that this show is supportive of you as you're navigating on your empowering and purposeful journey. I'm Rebecca Gruyter, honored to have each and every one of you leaning into the conversation today. Today, we're going to focus on how to stay focused, prioritize tasks to get things done. This question was submitted by our beautiful Sandra Edwards, a hand analyst. Her question specifically is, how do you stay focused on so many things at one time? Thank you, Sandra, for your question. I appreciate it. And I think this is a really important topic for us to talk about because I believe many of us are looking to bring multiple things forward. So, how do we do that? How do we prioritize and focus and get all those things done and moving forward that matter to us? I'm going to give you a few tips today on how to do this, as well as a resource to support you on your journey. So, one, it's really important to be clear on what it is you're looking to bring forward. What are those things? If it's in your business, if it's in your personal life, what is it that's really important that you spend time and energy on to bring forward? So, we've got to be clear on what we're trying to do and bring forward. And then, secondly, we want to prioritize because we can't move everything forward all at once and have it be nebulous. We want to be really clear on what those things are that we're wanting to bring forward and the priority. So, for myself personally, I do a lot of time management and planning. So, I will use my planner. I like to have a paper planner so I can visually see it as I'm mapping out times of how long things take, and I prioritize. So I'll look, for example, at the month of July and decide what are the things I really want to move forward in July. And then I break it down into bite-sized pieces and have a real clear understanding of how long each of those pieces take. So is it a 15-minute project, an hour project? Is it, I'm not sure how long, but maybe I'll tackle it an hour at a time. So I break it down into pieces, and then I go to my calendar and I assign those time slots to that particular project on my calendar. And I treat it like I would any other appointment and meeting. I don't let it move around lightly. I commit to dedicating myself to that particular project or focus at that time on that day. Every day I'll prioritize because things move and change. So I'll make a list of A, B, and C. A are the top things that need to move forward that day. B are it'd be great to, and C are like extra credit bonus that I was able to get to. And when I do that, then I'm able to make sure I can realistically focus in on what needs to happen that day. And then if it starts to feel long or heavy, I actually look at how long each thing is going to take. Am I trying to fit a 36-hour day, commitments of 36 hours of things into 24 hours? And forgetting I need to sleep. So it helps me reprioritize and be realistic in what I can manage and move forward every day. That helps me stay focused. It helps me prioritize. And I make sure that some of my priorities include sleep, eating, resting, having some downtime, as well as being very focused on some of the administrative tasks that also need to take place in the business. And sometimes when I put my business hat on to help with that, I make sure that I'm dedicating time to looking at emails and answering emails, doing some of the administrative responses. So, not just the fun things I enjoy the most in business, but the other things too. And I try to remember, even though I am the owner of the business, and just like I set my schedule, I also am working within the business at times too. So I work on the business planning, but there are certain things that I need to do as well. So I make sure I do those and I'm disciplined and I focus in and do those. And just like if you had people working for you that you were paying to answer emails or to respond or do the follow up, if they didn't do that, you wouldn't necessarily keep them as an employee. We've got to remember to be disciplined as well and do those things in our personal life as well as our professional life, that we treat it with that same level of commitment and seriousness in bringing it forward. So those are some things that I have found. So prioritizing, time management, really having a plan, having clarity on what I'm wanting to bring forward, and then dedicating to those times and to those steps. And then I think it's also really important to evaluate. Make sure that those things that you've chosen to bring forward that you're clear on are on purpose for you. They are meaningful to you, because the choices that we make, the steps that we take every single day add up to our week, add up to our month, add up to how we are showing up and what we actually accomplished that year. So make sure those steps count, those choices are in alignment and on purpose for you. And I think it's really important that you celebrate. Check that, give yourself a gold star, check that item off the list that you did. You want to do something to celebrate and encourage yourself along the way, because you are making great choices. You are bringing forward those things that matter most to you. Sandra, I want to thank you for your beautiful question. I look forward to all of us leaning in to prioritize, focus, have clarity, and bring forward those things that matter most. I wanted to give a couple resources to support each and every one of you. So if you go to our website, yourpurposedrivenpractice.com, yourpurposedrivenpractice.com, and you scroll down, you're going to see a picture box that ties to Rebecca's free ebooks and resources. If you click on that, there's one under both business and personal growth that is focused in on the magic of managing time on purpose. I hope that resource supports you. If questions out there, please lean in and send them to askrebecca.question.com. askrebecca.question.com, and we'll look forward to receiving your beautiful questions and hopefully providing information that's supportive of your journey. So continue to stay focused, prioritize, and get those things done that matter most to you. Have an amazing week, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.